I'm Trey Troyani, double majoring. My first major is going to be in business management, and then my second major is actually the philosophy of ethics. I also am going to have a minor in environmental studies. My first internship, I was very unsure of myself. I did not know very much about human resources at all going in. When I first started, they had me doing the phones, you know, people who would call and ask about their payroll and stuff like that. And I was so nervous that it was hard for me to pick up the phone, and my boss knew it. So she let me write out everything they had to say in a script and pick up the phone and call them and just be able to read the script. It's funny looking back because at the end of that internship, they had me do a kind of professional growth meeting with the managers, just talking about like servant leadership, you know, difficult conversations, walking through that. And so for me to lead that and just looking back and seeing how I went from not even able to call someone to leading a kind of a meeting like that, it showed me how much I had gained confidence, you know, especially in that role and learning so much about all the different facets of business, time management and kind of priority levels. That's by far one of the biggest skills that I gained. I didn't want to do human resources, but I wasn't sure exactly what it was that I wanted to do. But after kind of taking some of the classes at the College of Business, I felt like I would like to be more at a management level. So that's when I switched my major to business management. I contacted them and say, hey, I'm really interested in the operations of a business. I'm really interested in being more present in the day-to-day. So they were really nice. They talked back and forth with me and they set up an operations internship just for me to come in and help them. So I did that, had a great experience there. My biggest skill from that one was both being flexible and being confident, because it's really hard, at least for me, and I feel like for a lot of people out there, it's hard to just come up to people and ask, what do you need help with? What can I help you with? It's really easy to stay back in your cubicle and like do the work that needs to be done. But the biggest skill from operations was just being able to reach out to people and just being able to connect with people. Now this summer, they've invited me back for a part-time position. It's kind of like operations, special projects, and I work with marketing. I'll do like printing and flyers and stuff like that. It's kind of really giving me like a full breadth of the business. The advice that I would give to someone who's looking for an internship is don't get discouraged. You know, a lot of times you'll apply for stuff, you'll never hear back. You stick through it and persevere. Like, you will find a way to get some good relevant job experience. And I feel like just keeping that into your job, because one thing that I learned from one of my managers at Project 2331 is to never get comfortable. Like, never just sit back in your office and do your day-to-day, because that's good and you'll get the task done, so your managers will say, okay, you've done what you need to do today. But if you really go above and beyond and say, what's something that I can do that I didn't do yesterday, that's really going to help you learn, help you get new skills and be noticed, you know, by the people in the business.